Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, Ryan McMahon was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs, as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 11-2. The San Diego Padres swung it well with 15 hits in the game, as they got the best of the visiting Mets 11-8. The San Francisco Giants racked up 11 hits as a team, as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-1. The Marlins held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. The Chicago Cubs got an astounding 20 hits in total as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 12-7. The Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they stomped the Brewers 7-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-3. The Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-0. Luis Arias plated 3 runs on the day as the Twins defeated the Orioles 5-4. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Chi Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-2. The Toronto Blue Jays put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-2. The Oakland Athletics combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-6. The Seattle Mariners put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Rays 5-0. The Yankees got 12 hits in this one as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 9-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
So just because I called you a bitch, you gonna call my mother a bitch, and you know that my mother is dead? Okay, you got it.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. John Gray is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So now to the plate, Corey Woodson, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Darnell Mason comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Christian Carter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 3 for 8. 2 balls and no strikes. In his career, Freeman has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. It's the Dodgers nothing, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a 20-game winner from last season, and that's not an easy thing to do. He was really good from the beginning of the year all the way through the last month of the season. We'll see if he can have back-to-back years like he did last season.
Digging in, Jonathan Daza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day. and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Mason will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Chopper, foul. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Another one sent foul. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He went deep in the contest last night. From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Nothing doing in the Colorado first. We'll go to the second from Denver. No score on the show. As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Jalen Miller. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man. Some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
At the plate now, Will Smith. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Man at second here with 2 away, and up next will be the pitcher Clayton Kershaw. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The set and the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Which message you talking about? The baseball or that other shit? Because you're talking about both of them.
Last
Either
half
or.
of the second,
yeah, you
set
right.
to go.
You read what you
Striding
read.
to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Nobody out, runner on first. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Garrett Hampson. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. Austin Nola stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. No balls, two strikes. And another foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. Arenado has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 29, Corey Woodson.
At the plate, Corey Woodson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. The bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are two away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Darnell.
Now to the plate, Darnell Mason. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike one to start the at bat. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, John Gray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Ball three.
Jonathan Daza will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate, Jonathan Daza, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Kershaw's ready and delivers.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2.
Okay. Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, Christian Carter. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 15.
Striding in, Anton Page. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air now, out to right field. Nimmo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1 ball, no strike.
A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now in the box, Brandon Nimmo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Jalen Miller.
First pitch on its way. Jalen Miller will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Will Smith. Hard on the ground towards short, right to him. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Ready for another chance? Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies' offense with Colorado's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Ryan McMahon now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Ryan McMahon.
First offering on its way. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Nope.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Samuel L. Jackson, it'll get you drunk. It'll have you fucking fat bitches in no time. Yes, I'm loud. I know I talk like this. You ain't seen none of my movies. Juice, Deep Blue Sea. A shark ate me. A fucking shark. It'll get you drunk. No, I can't stop yelling, cause this is how I talk. You ain't seen none of my movies?
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Caleb Mack comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go.
Hold up, man. I love you, Matt, but I can't let you do my dog like that. I can't let you do my dog like that. Fuck no, man. Hell no. Yeah, this nigga does have a bad mouth, but I'm gonna say overpaid. Nah, because what he delivers, only a handful of actors can give to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, only a handful of actors can give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he do cuss a lot in this shit, but who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? Like, not like 85% of the movies that are now being made and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers tripping in the shits. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers doing all wild shit, cursing and all that shit. But at least when Sam does it, it's worth watching. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rain delay, like, that's crazy. But hey. Man, I want to marry me a female basketball player. I know I want to marry me an athlete. I want either marry me an athlete, someone that's in the service, or a convicted murderer. That's who I want. That's who I'm going to marry. You got me fucked up, nigga. An athlete, someone in the service, or a convicted murderer. Those three. Trust and believe me, bro. Trust and believe me. That's who I'm going to marry. I'm going to say it again. An athlete, someone in the service, or convicted murderer. Best believe that.
In now, Austin Nola. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Mack has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Popped him up. Smith is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Woodson.
Ready once again, Corey Woodson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. One out, nobody on. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Digging in once again, Darnell Mason. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he popped him up. Seager is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the pitcher, John Gray.
The pitcher, John Gray.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. lifted down the line in left. Woodson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 3, Jonathan Daza.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jonathan Daza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Line drive to center field. Betts is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. 2 out, nobody on. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still no score.
Hey, did y'all hear baseball will no longer be a sport on ESPN anymore? And I'm going to say this.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able
Football
to score any runs as we're moving
and basketball
late into
will be
this
next.
one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
And the reason I say it'll be next, right, but football will be first. But the reason I say football will be next, then basketball, because for one, so many apps. Fubo, Prime Video, Netflix, shit like that. Like, you got football now on Tubi. You can watch football now on Tubi, dog. Like, all these apps, they're taken away from television, bro. Nowadays, you're going to need a fucking app to watch TV. You're going to need an app to watch TV, period. I'm telling you, because, like, that antenna shit, it's going to go. And the reason I say this is because, why? Nowadays, you can't even watch the NFL playoffs, period, for real, unless you got fucking ESPN or Netflix or Prime Video. You know what I'm saying? everything is on Netflix and Prime Video and all that shit now. Like, come on, dog. Like, I remember the days where this shit was either on Fox, CBS, or WSH. You know what I'm saying? Or CB20 or UPN or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Granted, wrestling always used to come on USA, of course. None of that shit is on Netflix now. Like, motherfuckers sitting around looking, man, where's wrestling? Where's wrestling? I can't find wrestling. That's because it's on Netflix now, baby. What? When y'all was gonna tell me?
And he
there we go.
The fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch.
Well, when you tag.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So digging in now, Will Smith. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One left for LA, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the imposing power back, Nolan Arenado.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the pitch. No. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Yanked hard but foul to the right. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Corey Seager. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
To the plate now, Ryan McMahon. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 0. Here it is. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
The set and the 2-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. And we still have no score. So striding forward now, Caleb Mack. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Now here comes the Rocky skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Scott Ober is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Here's Mookie Betts. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. 2-run shot to straightaway center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
The left fielder, number 29.
Into the box, Corey Woodson, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box now, Darnell Mason. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Nick Anderson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson. Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
So now to the plate, Christian Carter. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. And this one's in the dirt. Three runs already home here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the 0-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping in now, Anton Hage. Popped him up. McMahon has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jalen Miller.
Next for the Dodgers, Jalen Miller. And if you remember, he was robbed of a home run earlier after an outstanding effort in the outfield.
Yeah, I'd like to see him put a ball in the gap or maybe drive something out of the yard, because he's going to have nightmares about that defensive gem laid on him last AB.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies nothing. Julio Urias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Standing in now, Austin Nola. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that hook's just fouled. Boy, not by much more than an inch or 2 there.
swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, David Dahl.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. Dodgers lead this one 5-0. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Will Smith.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Now batter, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
To the plate now, Julio Urias. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Dodgers lead it 5-0. Ace Curtis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 0, Ace Curtis.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Daza. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's set and the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Curtis, a 22-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-1 home. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Popped up. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So stepping in, Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit sharply toward the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Hernandez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Juan Cruz comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Juan Cruz.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
First baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McMahon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Dodgers used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Caleb Mack claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Gray is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.